What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And a lot of you guys were checking out that Taysom Hill was now the quarterback on the squad. And many of you guys wanted to know, like, what's going on? What happened to A-Rod? I thought he was the best. Well, you're not the only ones that thought he was the best. That dude is garbage. And I'm going to explain to you guys what's going on. Now, this is what happens in Madden. And it's kind of a situation where it changes. What did we rate sell him for? $369, $250. All right, perfect. So let's go ahead and talk about some of the things that are going on. And it's not what you think, right? You're going to need to move around in this game because I literally was getting sacked with people sending one, right? So let's go over some of the things that are going on and why Aaron Rodgers was actually raid sold and why we went back to Tecito Helito, right? This is the biggest thing that everybody has to understand. If we go and look at A-Rod's numbers, he has 99 on everything that you see right here. But because of his archetype and the way that he moves, well, you can't really say his archetype because he's an improviser and so is RG3 and he moves pretty well and he throws the ball on the run as well a lot better. It's something about A-Rod where they make him that he just sucks with throwing the run. You can give him inside dead eye, you give him all kind of dead eyes with the dead eye. It doesn't matter. He's just terrible, right? So a lot of you guys have been getting very frustrated. I spoke to several people that play the game still. You know, it's very far and few between. Thus, you know, those of us that still play the game. Many of you guys have already raid sold A-Rod. Now, I love me some A-Rod just because of the throw speed and stuff like that, but I got smarter with the game. And I understand that you have to be able to move around in the pocket in order to win. And I got news for you. It's a big deal going into 22. Remember one of the hints that EA Sports told us? Escape artist times 2. We kind of see now that, one guy is Tom Brady and the other guy's Patrick Mahomes. That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand what kind of tip that was, but maybe they will enhance the escape artist. I don't know what they're doing, but I'm going to tell you this right now. If you want to be able to throw the ball on the run, you cannot use Aaron Rodgers in this game, the golden ticket. So I would suggest and also recommend that you raid sell him at your earliest convenience. Now remember, it doesn't matter your level of play. I would recommend that you do this simply because I think it's important for you guys to get it done. Now we have to go ahead and add the rest of his chemistries. I played a game with him and I didn't even have him, all the way boosted up because I was just in such a blind rage after raid selling Aaron Rodgers. But it is what it is. It's all over. I would definitely, pretty much let you guys understand, the rollout corners and a lot of the stuff that just works. There's certain things in the game that just works, right? It's like, all right, I can do this because, the game is broken to that aspect. For instance, you can hike the ball. Your opponent can be playing the perfect defense. He has a contain. He has all that stuff, bro. He has, Thor is out there. You got Iron Man, Hulk. Everybody's out there on defense. You're going to still dot him on a rollout corner. Now, why is that? It's a lot of reasons. They don't understand probably how to fix it, or, maybe they just don't care. I don't know what it is, but the bottom line is for me to let you guys understand how to do that. You're going to need escape artists. Especially when you play guys that, audible down to 3-3-5 wide, or they just come out in it regular and they just got everything. They're just having a great time sliding the line to the left. They're wearing a SpongeBob G-string, having a great time. You're going to need to avoid all that. You're going to need to be able to run outside the pocket. You're going to have to ID linemen. You're going to have to do all this stuff, right? So escape artist is a necessity. Now, Roman Deadeye just works for me. Because when I'm outside the pocket, similar to some of you guys like, yo, inside Deadeye, Gmi. No, Roman Deadeye works for me. Because as long as I'm outside the pocket, I don't throw the ball inaccurately. Like, it honestly works for me. So that's I'm going to keep that going. Hot Route Master is a given. Why? Because if you can't create different routes and you're playing somebody that's sending 2 or is a 2-man under with purples, your life is going to be in, shambles. Okay? If you can't create the routes that you need at that time. Now, finally, obviously, Gunslinger. Although nobody will throw the ball as fast as Aaron Rodgers, Gunslinger is highly recommended. And from what I'm hearing about the beta, it's still that same way. So I would definitely make sure that you guys understand that going forward. Definitely have Gunslinger on your players, guys. It's definitely a necessity. Now that I've shown you everything that I have there on this guy, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you guys, I raid sold him, but we're going to go take a look at Aaron Rodgers and his price in the auction house and pretty much talk about that really quickly to kind of give you guys assessments. I thought that he would be the best. I thought he would honestly be the best. I was wrong, and I'm ready, willing, and able to admit that. I was absolutely wrong about that. They destroyed everything that's fun about the game because although his numbers show that he can throw on the run and it's 99 everything, he's not good. He's just not good. So anybody else, a lot of these other cards, with the exception of Jonathan Ogden, they can roll out pretty well. Like Derek Carr rolls out and throws dots. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Tannehill, I didn't really like him too much, but it is what it is. Let's go and find Aaron Rodgers though. Tim Tebow I didn't really like either. All right, so look, you can see his price is coming down heavily. Let's take a look at his attributes. Now remember, I just want you guys to understand, these are stock 99s across the board. So it's not what you're thinking like, oh my God, you know, what are you talking about? You know, he should be playing a lot better. We don't seem to get it. A lot of us don't. And that's why I like to make sure you guys understand. When I'm telling you that a player is not playing up to par, he's not playing up to what he's supposed to be doing with the design of the video game. This is a mistake that most of us make, right? We go and we look at a card, and besides the speed and how fast they move, we expect these other attributes to matter. But we still have not realized EA Sports has replaced the compatibility of attributes to the actual player on the field. So although he has all of this, it doesn't matter. None of this really matters. He's still not going to be able to throw on the run. He'll throw the ball super fast. He'll also overthrow the ball a lot. He'll do a lot of weird stuff just because. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't really matter why he's doing it. It'll just happen. And these are the things that we need to discuss and make sure that you understand. Because you might be looking at it like, yo, he has the fastest release. And I understand that, but he's not the best quarterback anymore. Because when you need to get outside the pocket, when they're containing and sending one and all kind of stupidness, then sending the spy, even with escape artists with Aaron Rodgers, it doesn't help him. He's going to inaccurately throw the ball. They made it so that he couldn't have everything. And I got news for you. It's very, very clear that that's the case because his price has dropped tremendously. It stayed solid for a little bit, but it's come down because many people, and I've been getting the feedback. Remember, I play the game every day live with you guys, so you're able to visibly see what players can and cannot do. And even though you may not admit it, you see it, you understand it. It's just the fact that you guys are not willing to get rid of the card. And it's like, oh, you know, he might work out. Nah, dude, if you catch your girl cheating on you 6 times, she's probably not the one for you. This dude, Aaron Rodgers, bro, he goes out there and he just starts throwing on the run, and he's throwing it to everybody else other than the players that are wide open. I switched it to Cito Helito, and the dude is throwing dots. Now, the only thing that I have to pretty much work on is in the pocket, understanding that the ball is not going to come out as fast. So I have to throw the ball a lot easier. Now, look, remember, you can run quick draw. A lot of you guys forgot about quick draw because it's kind of an ability that's overlooked when you get the ball off with pressure in your face like that, and it's like right away. Those are things that people overlook, but I just want you guys to understand there are other things that you can do to help you to get the ball off even when you're about to get sacked. That's why Aaron Rodgers is so good. His release is like super duper fast and just unbelievable, so that helps the situation. But again, depending on how you play the game, you can adapt to what I'm explaining right now. You absolutely can. It's just a fact of, do you want to? You know, do you want to go out there, especially for many of you guys, it's like, yo, Gmias, I don't care, bro. I'm running Wildcat all game now. I'm like, what? And you're serious about it. And you're really doing it. And I'm not mad at you. You know why? Because you've realized, just like I've realized, this game is not safe for the human brain. So in order to make sure that everybody is not going crazy, I need to do my part. I got to make sure you guys understand what's going on. So now that I showed you all those 99s across the board for Aaron Rodgers, you see the 99s, the only 99 that he's missing is short accuracy, right? But if you roll out the pocket and throw the same exact pass, he's going to throw it faster and more accurately. I don't know why, because if the accuracy is what it's supposed to be and the way that everything is shown right here is the same for his card as it is for Aaron Rodgers, the ball should come out the same way. Aaron Rodgers throws low, bullet, crazy passes. The other scramblers or RG3 or some of the other guys, they loft it so that the ball gets there. And I'm not talking about just lobbing it, because when you throw on the run, sometimes you throw bullet passes, but the bullet passes don't go out the same. It's not the same trajectory that it is with this guy, Aaron Rodgers. And you guys can test it out, because like I said, a lot of what I'm talking about right now is from feedback from you guys that actually rage sold Aaron Rodgers way before I did. So I had to see it to understand it, and I know what's going on now. And I'm telling you right now, in 22, your plan of attack, whether you're a pocket passer or whatever, switch it. You need escape artists. It is dominant in the game. Once they presented it, it's something that's going to be used by everyone that's playing the game. Please take the time out to start learning about it now, because it's going to be very, very relevant. And yes, we are going to be on next gen in Madden 22, and we are going to be having an unbelievable time. But I need you guys to understand, we're completely changing the way that we play. I used to be a pocket guy, going back to like, forever. Like, '04, I didn't run with Michael Vick. I ran with Culpepper because I ran with the Vikings because of Vick. I mean, not because of Vick, because of Randy Moss and who was the other idiot, Carter, on the other side. But what I'm saying is, in older Maddens, it wasn't really like cool to run around until 2004 with Vick. I didn't really like the way Vick was because other than running around and being an idiot, it wasn't really anything. But he dominated that year. But going forward, I always played with pocket passers. I was never a guy that did this, but these mechanics, this is what you're going to need to compete. And I promise you, you're going to see a whole different Gmia for Madden 22. But I would like for you guys to start to get used to that and be ready to go so that way it's not a shock. We're going for quarterbacks with escape artists. We're spending the AP. We're doing that because that's what EA wants. And we're going to give them what they want. And that's pretty much it. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. Hopefully you're having an unbelievable Father's Day. Enjoy it. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.